Hi everyone, I hope you're all well and have had a wonderful weekend. I'm using the Psychic Tarot of the Heart for our reading for this week. I'll choose a card for each day of the week from Monday through to Sunday. So it's Monday the 3rd through to Sunday the 9th of October. Wow, this year has flown by. So I'm setting the intention for a reading for the highest and greatest good for the collective or anyone who views this video. There we have the 5 of Cups for Monday. For Tuesday, the Magician. Wednesday, the Temperance. Thursday, the 4 of Swords. Friday, the Chariot. Saturday, the Moon. And Sunday, the World. So Monday, we have the 5 of Cups. This is a card of sadness. So maybe the Mercury retrograde has brought up some challenges to do with relationships, to do with situations in our lives that have created sadness. In traditional tarot, this is where the male is stood and all 3 cups have fallen over, emptied. There's 2 cups still remaining, stood upright. So when we focus on what we haven't got, when we focus on things not going the way that we had planned them to, we start looking at everything that we have not got, looking from a place of lack, looking from a place of sadness, and the cup cards are our feelings, they're our emotions. So as Mercury starts its journey back direct, which is an optical illusion, it doesn't change direction, it's just the way we view it from Earth. So as we start to come out of the distortion, out of the illusion, there could be a backlash of our energy that creates a feeling of uncomfortableness within us. But as we turn around, we've still got those 2 cups full, and the 2 of Cups in this suit is love. So focus on love during this transition back to Mercury going direct. Focus on how you're feeling within. Again, what your frequency is from the core of your being, and if there is any distortion there, take some time out, rest during Monday, do meditation on Monday, do the alignment of breathing the emerald light in through your crown, down through the back of your head, your neck, your spine, down through your hips, your legs, your feet and toes, and out of the heels of your feet, deep, deep down into the earth, feeling your feet firmly placed upon your sacred path to love, happiness, fulfillment. And then take the beam of emerald light from your spine, across your shoulders, down your arms, into your hands and your fingers and thumbs, and feeling strong and straight, feeling aligned of mind, body and spirit, feeling comfortable and at peace within your body and at peace within your life, knowing that everything is always in perfect and divine order. So throughout Monday, align, ground, bring yourself back into the moment. Look at everything around you that you are blessed with. Know that you are on your unique path. And as we bring ourselves into alignment, we bring our reality into alignment also. This is also a card of crying over spilt milk. So whatever is occurring on Monday, know it's the energy. Know, as we have received such immense light over the past few days, that light always brings up the shadow side within us, the shadow side within the world even. And as we work and heal through our shadow, come into that core of the Two of Cups, the love, unite, we bring ourselves back into alignment. Tuesday we have the Magician, and you can see the Magician there conjuring that magic up through his palms, calling on the higher consciousness, calling on the divine, calling on his angels, bringing the energy up and working with all the elements of air, water, fire and earth. The air being our thoughts, the water our emotions, the fire our passion, and the earth our physical realm. Really focusing on keeping our minds calm, keeping our emotions nice and calm, keeping our mind peaceful, our emotions calm, anchoring this light into our reality, into the earth, and focusing on what we are passionate about. We are the magicians of our life. If we focus on things that have not occurred, that we would wish them that they had, then we stay in that place of disappointment. When we come in and we keep bringing ourselves into alignment, keeping our mind nice and peaceful, our bodies calm, our feelings calm, focusing on our passion, and we're sending that energy with every word we speak. Our words are our spells. And as we write our wish list, as we are writing it, we're feeling it, we are visualizing it. That is a way of casting these beautiful spells from our heart. So Tuesday, things starting to feel like after the retrograde and Mercury starting to move direct, things starting to flow easier now, having a focus. Because Mercury and the planets that have been in retrograde have held us back, asking us to look within, asking us to do the reflection. And as the planets now very slowly start to move direct, we start to shift and we start to flow, and the obstacles that we perceived were there, we realise that they were part of the distortion, they were part of the illusion, and everything happens in perfect and divine time, and that we start to move forward with ease. Wednesday we have the Temperance. So again, this is a balancing of the divine masculine and the divine feminine, coming into that place of harmony within. Really asking ourselves what makes us happy, and listening to our own advice as we're giving advice to everyone else. A lot of the time that advice is for ourselves, so listen to the advice that we're giving others and making sure that we are taking that advice also. If we've got any issues with female or male in our life, to really look at what that is feeling, the feelings it's invoking within us, the thoughts that relationship is, the dialogue that it's creating in our head, that old same old dialogue and bring it into check. Because if we wish for a happy relationship, romantic relationship, harmony in all our relationships, we've got to feel it within first. We have got to have those thoughts, those feelings within us to really cultivate, to actually gain balance on Wednesday. This beautiful balance of the divine masculine and the divine feminine. We're coming up to a full moon on Sunday in Aries. So the full moons create big energy. And as the moon grows, conflicts may arise. We all feel, all sensitives feel the full moon. Well, we feel all the moon phases, and particularly the full moon. So keeping ourselves in check as we're moving up into this full moon in Aries on Sunday. So we're moving through now, holding on to the vision and keeping ourselves in balance and allowing everything else that is out of balance and how it's making us feel to just dissolve into the light, surrender it into the light and move forward. One little step at a time, keeping ourselves in that alignment. Thursday, we have the Four of Swords, which is asking us to breathe. And as we do the breath work, as we take in those nice deep breaths up through our nose and filling our lungs and exhaling through our mouths, keeping that flow, whatever's stressing us starts to fall away as the breath brings us back into alignment, brings us back into the present moment. And you can see this card, she's connecting with her spirit, making sure her thoughts are not racing away, because when our thoughts start to race, we start to shallow breathe to bring it back into that beautiful, slow contemplation of every thought. Thursday, a time of healing, because of the energies, the huge energies that we've all been moving through. Time of healing, some time out, time for meditation, time to walk in nature, taking those nice deep breaths, breathing a colour in, whatever feels healing for you. Breathe a nice blue, it's very cleansing. Green, very healing. Breathing a nice colour in through your nose and exhaling. Just peace. Friday, we have the Chariot. So things starting to move on Friday as we are turning this corner now. And Saturday, Pluto starts to stationary and go direct. So we're going to feel the energy of Pluto. Pluto has really asked us to dig deep into those deep emotions, to transmute. It's a time of new beginnings, a time of movement now, wherever we may have been blocked in our lives, things starting to shift now. We're going to feel it as well. Things are going to be easier to accomplish. Even if we have a lot of things to do during this week, we're going to find it easier because the planets are very slowly starting to slow down and go direct. So Pluto has been the transformation. It is the rising of the phoenix. And as we go into the eclipse on the 25th of October, it is in Scorpio. So because it's a solar eclipse, I just visualize the phoenix rising from that deep transformational work that we've all been doing in our roots, coming up now, rising from the ashes, rising from the healing, bringing every essence of ourselves back into this time. So Friday is the Chariot, and this is a lap of honour. This is success. This is happiness. Things starting to move, and you can see those hands joining together with that heart there, and beautiful energy coming from the palms, energy from our hearts. And as we allow our hearts to navigate us through these times, we start to shift into alignment, into positive outcomes. So Friday, a time of happiness. And then on Saturday we have the moon. So Saturday will be a healing moon. Yes, the full moon's on Sunday. So Saturday, a healing moon. And you can see there's a shadow in the doorway shining in the moon. So the moon can bring up our shadow, can bring up our fears, because as the moon grows in size, it brings up anything that we've not dealt with, ready to be released. So on Saturdays, do some self-healing, do some writing and burning, do whatever you feel is right for you to release anything that you feel is blocking you from moving on your path. So Saturday, the healing moon, put water outside for the full moon, so it is programmed in the full moon. And this full moon is in Aries, which is it's the first zodiac sign. It's a new beginning. Imagine how you would feel living the life of your absolute wonderful dreams, and allow anything that is blocking you from achieving that to just melt away into the light of the moon. Time for letting go, so that we can step into the new beginning of this full moon in Aries. So if anything does start to come to the surface on Saturday, know it's the energy. The cosmos, the planets, the moon are all speaking to us, communicating with us through frequency. And we will all receive the exact messages that we require for our healing. So Saturday, stay in peace. Don't get involved in any dramas or conflicts. And Sunday, we have the world, a completion. This full moon in Aries is bringing us a new beginning. It's bringing us a gift. It's bringing us a new beginning that we can move forward and into without the conflicts of the past, without the old behaviours, stepping into the new world, the new reality, stepping onto a higher timeline. And this card is connected to Saturn. And the 23rd of October, Saturn starts to move direct. And by then, things will be a lot easier. So we're coming to the end of a real learning time. Learning about ourselves. Learning how we can react in the same old patterns. Or we have absolutely gained the wisdom and stepped out of those old patterns and responded from a place of peace and trust. So Sunday is the 8th, or is it the 9th? But Pluto goes forward. Yet Saturday, Pluto goes forward. So with the moon, the healing moon, Pluto stays stationary. So it asks us to go into that deep place of healing. Everything that we have learned about ourselves, everything that we have decided we're not carrying any longer on our path. And the Pluto is helping us to move into these new beginnings, into this new phase of our life. The full moon in Aries, everything's coming and showing us that we are on and moving into a new beginning. To only take through that portal of this new beginning the best, the absolutely best of everything we have learned. Taking the best through with us. Taking what strengthens us and empowers us and really lifts our energy. So this week, and also Pluto is the card, the tarot connected to Pluto is Judgment, the card before this one. So as we do the reflection and move forward in the direction that brings us peace, we are moving through this portal, wonderful portal, into a fabulous, exciting new beginning. So what a wonderful week. And we have got quite a few major cards here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major cards. Big energy, all assisting us. All assisting us. The eclipse season starts the 25th of this month also, so we're going to start feeling it now. And this is a beautiful time of really holding on and following what makes us happy and allowing the other, anything else that is not of wholeness, that is not of love, to fall away, because ultimately it's our perception, it's our illusion, and we all have a different one. We all have a different story. And as we start to let go of those stories that are playing out in our heads and start to create new beautiful thought forms that actually connect and create that beautiful connection with the divine that brings enlightenment, that lifts us. Every thought that lifts us, we are moving into a higher timeline. So a beautiful week this week, feeling the benefits of the challenges that we've been through. This week being a lot easier, being able to flow and really moving forward on our paths now. So thank you for listening. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. God bless. Thank you.